Hi friends, my name is Jeannie. Welcome to my channel. Today I put up my tree and I am decorating it. I'm not going to walk you through everything. I'm just going to show you a few minutes of it and show you the rest of my living room decorating. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Here I just used my Anthropologie on my coffee table, my Anthropologie vase, and just put a little tree in it. And I have some coffee table books. I have The Art of Home, Homebody, and White and Faded. I just love those books. I got this little tree. It was a set of 2. I got it at Aldi, and I just think it's so cute. Here I have a little thrifted copper container and a little faux candle in here. So I just put it on this little hearth and hand container here, like a it's like a tray. Here I put my oh, let me show you this part first. I don't have my little trees on right now, but I just put 2 candlesticks here with candles on them, and I have 4 little miniature trees and these sweet little thrifted brass candle holders. I made a little book tree right here, and I think it's just precious. This is the smallest one I've ever made, but I really think it's so pretty. Over here I have my vintage student desk and some children's ice skates there, and this pretty monkey wood cake platter here. I have some footage of me putting up the tree, but everybody puts up a tree, so I didn't really want to share that. But here's my vintage horse that I just love, my rocking horse. And here's how the tree turned out. I did mostly white and gold and colors of brown in there this time. I just put this pretty chair. I got it from Target a few years ago, but it seems to always be in the way. I just put this on, I'm fixing to put this on Facebook Marketplace. But I like the chair, but it just never seems to have really a place without being in the way. Here I have a basket with some linens, blankets, and cozy pillows. And I've just put my 2 wicker bells here on either side and a dough bowl full of pine cones there. And then here I have another Anthropologie vase with some greenery, and I put a pretty green bow on there. On the mantle, I left my pretty mirror that I just love. It's just a Hobby Lobby mirror, but I put these are from multiple years ago. They're from Hobby Lobby. They're just like resin deer. And I put a pretty doily up there and a candle holder with, on either side, brass candle holders with faux candles. And then I put a little riser and my "O Come Let Us Adore Him" manger scene there. And then I have 3 different bells here. One is just regular Walmart, and the other is my Texas house, and then the little Target one up on the pedestal there. I just love the brass there. I think it's so pretty, the gold bells. And then here I put this, I think it's cypress garland. I've had it for years. And I put our 2 stockings, which we've had for years as well. And this that I bought last year, the year before last, the Hearth and Hand bells on this gorgeous green velvet ribbon. And then just a jingle bell garland as well. And then I put 2 ornaments here. I think I may put a third, I'm not sure, but I just like the way that looks. And in this area, look at the beautiful scene that I have on YouTube right now, but I put the Merry Christmas sign there. And I have a one of my mannequins here, and I have a bunch of hydrangeas coming out of the top of her. And then I have some women's skates there, ice skates. Here I have one of my favorite things that I got for Christmas decor this year, this Santa Claus. And this is one of my old, it is a lantern, like a gas lantern. And I just put a vintage Christmas Carry Craft coming out of it. Here I have my darling little thrifted brass box and my candles here. And this is one of those little porcelain toast holders. I just think it's cute. And I have some holiday greens, Tree Farm with some greenery coming out, a thrifted lace stocking, and then I just have some green and tan and green and white stuff there. I didn't change anything in here, but I have all my Bible stuff in there, and I just love it. I should put this out because this is one of my favorite things at Christmas time, but this is a collection of those pine cones that are cast iron. I just love those. They're from old cuckoo clocks, and I just think they're so pretty. And over here, I just have a stack of picnic baskets with the Bible opened on it. Let me turn on these lights here. This is a vintage secretary that I redid for my husband. I stripped it down and I just love it. And I hung some bells, some little wooden bells from Walmart this year on it. And I have a little stack of books here. I don't know how they keep getting moved over. I guess when I turn on the lamp I do that. But I have these bells here. I'm sorry, I'm starting to lose a little light here. I have a set of 3 bells that I put up here. And this beautiful Santa. He's not vintage, but he's like a reproduction. And I think he's just gorgeous. And I have a little battery-powered tree here. And, you know, I hate to show you guys my back end while I'm putting things up. So I did a few things ahead of time. I have some bells here and a couple of my very, very old stained and crazed white pitchers, ironstone pitchers. This is from Hearth and Hand a few years ago. Oh my goodness. That's a dramatic little puppy. Did y'all hear that? I just thrifted this weekend. It's supposed to be like a lantern, and I put a little stack of Bibles and some foliage stuff there, and my Michael's Santa's there. And then on the top, I deconstructed a dresser, a vintage dresser earlier in the year, and this is the top of it here, that white piece. I just think it makes a good backdrop. I have multiple ironstone pitchers, vintage ones up there. The other 2 of those bells that I got off of Decor Stills, it was a set of 3, so it was that one and these 2 up here. And then I took a picture of this Santa and I just printed it off. I just think it's so, so pretty. And I just put some greenery up there. And I just love how this area turned out. And of course, I have nothing's changed up here, but I have my lantern holders with vintage buttons in either one. And then I have a little match holder up here. And then over here, I have my chair that I thrifted not so long ago. And I put a vintage quilt here. And my pine cones. This is an old ice cream bucket freezer. And this is just like an old curtain that I put in there to hold up the greenery. And then over here I have a few bells and some jingle bells there. So I love how this area, it's got just enough color for me. And then I have my red tractor and the pedal tractor and the little wagon with it. So I just love how that turned out. And then looky here, y'all. Look at these babies right here. Roscoe, what's wrong, baby? Puddin'? Pooty Woody. Pooty. Okay, they're tired right now. I have my little Santa here. Hi, Puddin', are you tired? Did Mama bug you? Apparently I did. I still have to put it's the most wonderful time of the year. I love it up here, so. And then I have, over here, I just have some Christmas trees and one in a cloche, and that's it. Thanks for watching, friends. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this content, as more Christmas content is coming every week. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.